welcome back to another episode of the most fashionable podcast you will ever tune into. I am Mr. HB Fashion.
It's your boy, Run With Fashion.
And this is Button Up, episode number 6.
What did it say? I feel like we were off by that. We're off by one, I feel like.
Nah. We had the discussion last week. We recorded another episode, but it got magically deleted. I'm not sure whose fault it was, but we re-recorded. And it does feel like we're on episode 7 because you and I have recorded technically 7 episodes, but we are on officially episode 6.
Yeah. Y'all, so if y'all ever do a podcast with someone and it's raining, and don't listen to the person when I say, let's push through it, man. Let's push through Mother Nature, man.
Hey, we're talking hypothetically too, so we're talking strictly hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yeah. If y'all ever started one, though, when they say push through it, don't listen to them.
Or at the very least, if you're going to push through it, make sure you have adequate equipment to not have freak accidents happen. But regardless, we're here, episode 6. It feels pretty good. I don't think, I mean, episode 6 means that we've been, filming or at least recording consistently, for at least like a little over a month and a half. It feels pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's a big deal. Not a lot of people can say that because there's so many podcasts out there. I can say we haven't posted that consistently, but that's just our problems and that's our issues. But
I mean, by the time they hear this, everything should be up to par. So.
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm not even tripping that much because, a lot of podcasts don't even post that much.
Right? Yeah, exactly. But no, go ahead, bro.
No, I was saying a lot of people just they push through with their guests.
Yeah,
they always want.
Yeah, exactly. But how are you, man?
I'm doing well. I'm well. I'm dead. I'm doing all right. Just chilling. Currently moving, so we packed a little bit last night. Or we're gonna start packing again tomorrow. We were gonna pack today, but we're gonna help our friends out. So it's whatever, but it's all good.
That's good to hear, bro.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, my guy?
I'm good. I'm about to go to war with H&M if they don't send me my stuff. No one told me that they'll take forever in a day to send off anything to anybody. So if it's about to be a point where it's like, hey yo, if y'all don't hurry this stuff up, it about to be a situation, you know what I mean? But it's whatever. I'm not the type to really get that angry about it, but if it's business related, then yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally with you. But honestly, I could see why now. Cam, our boy, he drove whole hour and a half away just to go to a nice H&M because they have a lot more stock and they had better items. Dude, I find that weird though. When you go to different stores at different locations, they're gonna have better clothes.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I can tell you personally from a retail experience, that's just because. So if you, to those listening, if you ever feel like, oh crap, I don't know where people shop these days. I mean, I should know this. I should know this.
I'm with you, dude. I don't really buy that. SHEIN.
No. I'm talking actual real stores that you walk into. So things like Target, Walmart, Gap, Old Navy, PacSun, wherever people like to shop. If you guys want the best variety when it comes to the types of clothes you get, if you want these clothes in all types of colors and sizes and stuff like that aren't typically available at the ones that you specifically go to, then do a quick Google search and find out what certain store in your area has the most volume. This basically means like how if they are heavy in traffic and they have the most inventory, most likely they're gonna have the more options for you. So that would explain why possibly Cam drives. Now it could be just because he doesn't have an H&M very close to where he is, but
That could be true.
But at the same time, it could be a matter of, oh crap, this H&M that I go to specifically, because we went to one that was like in the Galleria Mall in Houston, and it was a pretty sizable H&M. I'm not gonna lie, like I've never seen an H&M so packed with full of product in my life. So it honestly makes me wish that all H&Ms were held to that standard. But like I said, it's a volume thing. It all just depends on like how many people come into the store on the day to day or during their peak seasons and stuff like that, like during the holidays. But it is all depends. So just a little quick tip for those of you that are looking for like the best bang for your buck in terms of quality and options.
Yeah, what's like funny though, like when you go to a shoe store, they're always the same size as every other shoe store, but clothing is different though.
Yeah,
because like if I go to Vans, all the Vans are the same size.
Oh yeah,
there's like zero difference. I've been to an H&M where like it's the same size as the Van store, and I've been to an H&M where it's almost the same size as the Old Navy.
Yeah,
that place was huge. That was cool though, because like, it had the whole men's. It had half the store was men's, the other half was women's. Like that's how they usually set up, but like usually it's a part like 25% is men's, and like it'll be kind of biggish,
right?
And then like rest is just women. No, like this store was like a whole whole huge store. Like half of it was men's and half was. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I couldn't cop anything though because it was stupid December 26th, so the worst day to go shopping.
Right. Right.
I always refer to December 26th as like a return day because like everything sold out because no one worked on 25th.
Oh man, but yeah, H&M, send me my stuff, bro. Like I'm tired of waiting. Like here's the thing. If it was just like, I would feel more comfortable if it just says, hey, your stuff is in transit. It's not even that. They say, hey, we got your order, like it's processed, it's ready to ship, but from what it's telling me, it's like, oh, it's just sitting at our warehouses waiting to get shipped. Like, and I get it, carriers are like, but here's the thing. I when people say, oh, we're having a delay because of carriers and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, here's the thing. Hurricane season is over. And when it comes to this whole pandemic thing, now keep in mind, YouTube, I'm not spreading misinformation. I work in a retail / warehouse environment right now, so I know how things are right now. But I think these carriers, or at least with these companies that use like carriers like FedEx, UPS, the Postal Service, to help ship off their stuff, nationwide. The whole excuse of, oh, we're still being affected by, this pandemic or the weather and stuff like that. Like, okay, bro. There hasn't been a single hurricane in at least a few weeks now, and we've been in this pandemic for like almost like 2 years now. Get over it.
I hate thinking about that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Like you had 2 years, and these are multi-million-dollar companies like to get used to this whole entire process. Get used to it. And if it's a matter of unemployment, again, this is not a political podcast, but just provide some more incentives to like help pay your drivers or whatever, so that they'll want to come in and drive your big ass trucks. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion.
No, I'm 100% with you though. Like I'm not trying to be like, we're not political guys. We're not trying to be political. But like, it is a huge problem that like people didn't want to work.
Yeah.
Like I remember as soon as it became safe for like immune compromised people to work, like because my dad he's diabetic and all that. So like we were home. I was at home until like a while, and then like I finally went back to work back in July. So that was nice. But yeah, if y'all can work, please work. Also, I did not like living off unemployment. That was a fatty L, because they're out to get everyone who, like, if you slipped up once, dude, they're out to get you.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about it a different time. For now, though, let's get into our first topic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a pretty interesting one. One that I am like itching to get off my chest. You guys, this episode 6, you guys might get a lot of rant, Zach. But Abercrombie and Fitch, probably one of the most controversial brands to be out there. I've been on the path of seeing the redeeming qualities of Abercrombie and Fitch. Now, I might be a little bit biased because I am an Abercrombie partner, but at the same time, a lot of people have been kind of noticing, oh crap, Abercrombie is kind of on a come up. Now, we're going to talk about the redeeming qualities of Abercrombie here in a little bit, but I want to focus on the hate train that people are jumping on just because of Abercrombie. Now, I understand. A few years ago, they've been exposed to the head person or the founder of Abercrombie and Fitch, like the brand or like the entire franchise as a whole, has said, "Hey, I don't want people of a certain demographic or look or type of, body type to wear my clothes." Now, that was messed up. That was messed up. But
that was a hard comeback. That was hard.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
We forgive celebrities all the damn time for a lot of the controversial things they say. We, like, for example, and I'm not, and keep in mind, I am not dogging on Dave Chappelle whatsoever, but his special that he did just now recently was absolutely amazing, a masterpiece. He said, and yes, sure, he may have said some outlandish things, but that's comedy. And here you are, and this man's trying to get canceled, but you can't cancel him. But people still love him, despite all the crude things that he said during his special. It was funny, but people still love him. People still love the baby, despite what he said, about the LGBTQ community. And he still has fans. Cool. But a lot of people just can't seem to get past the whole Abercrombie and Fitch thing. And I don't understand it. And here's the thing. These are the same people who will run to brands like Fashion Nova, to SHEIN and stuff like that, and just put their whole trust into these shoddy brands and just say, oh, this is the best stuff ever, just because it's because you can save a buck or two on the products that you're getting. And guess what, guys? They are subpar. They are crap. The things that you're getting, they're gonna fall apart on you the minute that you wear it. You're gonna get one use out of it, and afterwards it's trash. But coming from experience,
you cannot put anything in the washer.
Coming from experience, Abercrombie and Fitch, they have stepped up their game. In terms of a turnaround with their quality of clothes that they put out, they've been known for crappy graphic tees. I think their clothes being too small and stuff like that, and it just looks like you're trying to feature in some sort of rock band from Ohio or something like that. But they made a big turnaround in terms of their clothes. I'm about to do another haul with them just in general, not on some sponsor stuff, but just out of my pocket in general, because I like their clothes. I honestly can say, I can look at you dead in your face and say I like their clothes. In my opinion, in terms of quality, pretty high up there. The price kind of speaks for itself. I think the price is pretty justifiable. I don't think it's too inexpensive. And if you think it is, then hey, learn to save up a paycheck or two. You know what I mean? And stop repeat. Here's the thing. If you stop buying SHEIN every week, then I guess what? You can afford Abercrombie and Fitch and buy it just once every 6 months and not even have it be damaged a single bit, if you know how to take care of clothes, which 95% of people who buy clothes, they don't know how to do.
Dude, I wish if I had the money or space to, I would fold all my shirts neatly, because If y'all are a fan of vintage clothing, fold your shirts. If y'all know do you know who Zero Palmer is?
Yeah, yeah.
He's on TikTok. Yeah. He said like he folds all his shirts and like he explained why. I was like, oh yeah, this actually kind of makes sense now. And like it's a lot better. And also people just do not know how to wash your clothes or dry it. Like you're not supposed to dry your clothes. Actually, you're supposed to wash most clothes inside out. And not a lot of people know that. You're supposed to wash it cold, inside out, and so much things you can only put on it as well because there's a lot of things that like will ruin a shirt. And people don't even know that. And it's crazy. But yeah. I'm totally with you though. A lot of people do not know to take care of stuff.
But I don't know. And I don't know. I guess me coming off of this is like I came off of this directly off of TikTok and just off the grip, just because Abercrombie has been making a huge effort with their marketing team and stuff like that to have, influencers such as myself, help promote them and stuff like that. And people are just ruthless in the comments and they're just coming at them. Now, granted, we touched on this when we had Cam on the podcast. Like brands like Abercrombie and Fitch, with the history that they had, and with this all the misinformation people like to run with on TikTok, they should cut off the damn comments, every single time they post because they should know better.
Yeah, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
For a second. But I think they they should not leave on the comments, especially to you. Like I don't know why they left it on, because you're automatically gonna get hate, like no matter what.
Nah,
like they knew what they're doing. I mean, not they know what they're doing, but they knew what was going to happen. I don't know why they left the comments on.
Exactly. Now, granted, I understand some of the questions people had with some of my outfits, and I'm actually thinking about making another video about just like redoing a lot of the outfits that I did for Abercrombie and Fitch, just so I can kind of get off my back and be like, hey, yo, chill out. It was my first major brand deal that I've had like in a while, so I was like super excited for it. But I've seen some other ads where people have done so much better than me in terms of how they style themselves with Abercrombie's clothes, and people are still giving the same level of hate, if not more, than they gave me, which I did not understand. I'm like, okay, what's gonna make you people happy? I don't know. Maybe if Abercrombie came to their doorstep, offer them a check and be like, hey, here's access to our new spring and fall line, have at it. Maybe then they'll stop, with the hate, but I don't know. It does not make sense to me about this whole hate train. I think it's another case where people are bored. They're used to their lives, being in school and stuff like that. So they think they can now feel free to have their opinions run rampant on the internet again. But then again, welcome to the internet.
Oh, dude, I'm totally. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just totally with you because like a lot of people just run with hate. They always see it. They're like, did this person spread hate? Yeah, let's do it. I'm like, what? You know who's actually getting hate right now?
What's up?
Freaking Addison. Did you just say that?
What?
I feel like. Did you say Addison? Okay, I was about to say. I was like, I feel like I heard that, but I was like, I don't think he said that. But yeah, right now she has a Nintendo freaking sponsorship.
No, I didn't hear who you said is getting hate right now.
Oh, Addison Rae, because she got Nintendo sponsorship. I was like, do you guys not know, like, she's everywhere?
Okay, if you're listening to this, you found this podcast, you are brand new fans to me in Rome, and you so happen to be, you don't have to tell me in the comments, but just keep it to yourself, because, I know the truth. You know the truth. God knows the truth. If you're that type of person to be in a famous person's comments, hating on them because they caught a brand deal, you're a hater. I hope you know that.
It's not cool.
It's really not cool. Like, I don't understand. And here's my whole gripe with the whole thing. And this is not even related to the whole Abercrombie thing. It's just the whole relationship between creators and getting a brand deal in general. You want your favorite creators to keep doing what they're doing, keep making the content they're making. And of course, if they're making content at a consistent basis, I'm pretty sure for at least 90% of the people who make content consistently, who are serious about it, aren't doing it just solely because they like it. at least not all the way. If they could have the incentive of, hey, you can get paid for this. This can be your actual job that you can wake up every day and do, and this could supply what you need to sustain your way of life. Then yes, every single content creator is going to want to do that. I'm pretty sure you will want every single content creator to have that opportunity. But why is it that the minute that someone like PewDiePie has Raid Shadow Legends sponsoring his video, you guys are all uppity in the comments saying, "Oh, you sold out, blah blah blah. Why are the ads here?" And on YouTube, I hate it when people are like, "Hey, go to this timestamp when you want the ad to be over." I'm like, guy, shut up. Delete your comment.
That's how you know. That is how you take away that relationship. That is so how you take away the relationship, because when they're gonna watch that video, they're gonna send out one person to watch your video. I hope everyone knows that. I think it's stupid when people do that though. Say, hey, this part is gonna be the ad, so if you want to skip the ad, skip. No, they'll notice. They know to skip. Do not tell people that. Do not. Yeah, no, it's not good, because also,
guy, what? Get your comment off my page.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. It never really made sense to me. Like you think that, okay, because trying to pay for equipment and like software to edit your stuff, it's not free, guys. Like, this is stuff that we're doing. And we will go, like, I went 4 years of content creating before I really started making some real money off of this, and I paid for every single bit of things that you guys saw me doing. All the software that I do for the special effects, and just to do some basic editing in general, the cameras I had to pay for in order to, help boost the quality of my stuff beyond filming on a cell phone. It took a lot of time, a lot of money, and forgive us if we just took the incentive to, actually get paid to do what we do. So, I don't know. If you're that type of person, please change the way that you are. Please change the way that you think. And you know what? The next time you clock into your job, no matter what it is, it could be, you working at McDonald's or you working at some big giant tech company making good money. It does not matter. I want you to clock in and tell your boss, hey, for today, I love what I do. Don't pay me. And see how passionate you are about that job at that moment. I guarantee you the incentive of you getting paid is what's making you more and more motivated to do what you like.
Wait, so you done that before?
What's up?
Went to your boss and said, "Don't pay me"?
Hell no.
Oh, but
No, you know why? Because I know for a fact, and I'm quoting Heath Ledger's joke here, if you're good at doing something, never do it for free. Sure, do it for the incentive of like, hey, this is because I enjoy it. But I guarantee you that if I wasn't focusing on HP Fashion, trying to get that up, and I was doing nothing else, best believe that if I were to dedicate the rest of my time to playing video games, I would be getting a webcam so fast and start streaming that stuff ASAP so I can make some sort of revenue off of it, because I'm sitting here, I'm playing video games. I might as well try to build an audience and a community off of it, get a brand deal from there.
Why can't you though?
I mean,
No.
You ain't about to turn this into a whole like, hey, why aren't you doing this? That's another business within itself that I've actually even tried to consider doing it, but I'm in a position where I need to get more consistent with the things I'm trying to originally do before I dabble into that. So just
I'm just messing with you, man.
No, you're good. Ask me that question again in about 6 months, and then let's see how you look then.
Okay. But to be fair though, if you do like something though, you should always do it.
Always do it.
Like even if it what? Wait, what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh no, I'm agreeing with you here. Like, always do it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, if you like something, because like you end up finding out you do like it or you don't like it. It's just one of those things. Like if you have a passion for it, and then all you have to do is turn on the mic, and you make money, turn on the mic, and someone watching you do it. And now you got fans, and now you got people, and now you got sponsors. Crazy. So
It's
yeah,
crazy. It's crazy how
like
it
something
happens.
that's what I did. Literally, that's what me and Zach did. I guaranteed one day we're just like, oh, we like clothes. We put a camera in front of our faces. We put on clothes. Okay, that sounds weird. we showed our
We
outfits.
put on clothes and we cut on the camera and just let the world see. You know, if you boil it down like that, yeah, I can see how it comes off creepy.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't like that, but no, but it's just if you're into something, just do it. Like, but it's gonna be hard at first, but eventually you'll get used to it, comfortable with it. And you might even get better at it. Like, I'm starting to get better at editing,
Right.
and I never thought I was gonna get good at editing. I always looked down at myself for editing skills. I was like, these guys are too cool. These guys are too good. And then so look at your boy. He's getting better by the minute.
I mean, that's good, bro. I'm proud of you. But what are your thoughts on the whole Abercrombie thing? Because I know you had some thoughts on it.
Oh, are we moving to my topic, or are we still?
I mean, yeah, we can still go into it.
Okay, cool. I'm pretty happy with it. To be honest with you, I probably won't cop something until I got the money to.
Right.
But yeah, no, I think they did take the L. I totally spaced out on that. Once you brought that up, I was like, oh, they did say that because it got leaked. I remember that dude got leaked. I don't know why he said that.
I mean, it was some old dude. Like, hold on, like let me try to look up when Abercrombie and Fitch like first started, because you have to keep in mind like a lot of these things that people like, oh, the owner or founder of this person, you know, said this. I'm like, bro, look how old they are. Of course they're gonna have an old fashioned and like, I won't even say traditional, just a messed up view on life and just how things are and how things have changed and everything like that.
Yeah.
Their entire world around them is changing by the day, and of course they're gonna say some outlandish stuff. Hold on.
That is very true, guys. Like, I hate to say it, but like, he's not.
Would you like to take a guess? Would you like to take a guess? Would you like to take a guess on when Abercrombie and Fitch was founded?
Yeah, it was in like the late 1800s. Yeah,
1892, guys. Like, of course, people who have been owning the thing, even like 50 years beforehand, like before now, are gonna say some pretty messed up stuff. So, yeah, of course, just calm down.
I don't know why I remember that. That was weird.
I mean, that was a good guess. You said late 1800s. I was like, damn. Okay, cool.
I don't know why I knew that, but I did, and I was actually about to say 1893, which is even weirder. So, yeah, your boy, you know some things.
Oh, stocks on
ladies now.
Stocks on it are. Wait, what'd you say?
What? Nothing.
I'm gonna ignore that. All right. But stocks on there are up pretty high. Like numbers on it is looking pretty damn good. Bro, up 4%.
You know who the biggest competition now? And then go look at their stocks. You know who it was?
What's that?
It was our boys Aeropostale. I could not walk around without getting Aeropostale, bro.
You okay? Yeah, I made that switch. I'll go ahead and admit it. I made the switch, and I said I am a fan. I am a fan of Abercrombie and Fitch. I will continue. I am an Abercrombie partner. So anytime that you guys see me wearing their stuff, it's because they do rock with your boy, and I rock with them. I will say that. But I will sell my YouTube channel before I even begin to say, hey, I actively shop at Aeropostale.
I did. 2013, dude. 2015. That was, oh my gosh,
probably
bro.
The worst years for Aeropostale.
When I tell you, I bought all my collection of Aeropostale. I was not kidding. I had jeans from there. I had jackets from there. I had like weird sweaters. I had hoodies. I had vests. Oh my gosh, the list can go on. I own every single essential like from Aeropostale.
Oh, look at this. They have 60% off their entire website right now. I wonder why.
No one buys from it.
No one buys from it.
And there's no Aeropostales left. There's like a couple. Like you'll rarely see Aeropostale. You can see Abercrombie Fitch everywhere.
Oh no, come to Indiana. Every single freaking mall has them, just for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did say that. So in the West Coast though, they're gone. They're not here in the West Coast anymore.
I bet it must be nice.
Yeah, no, like it is nice though because they got replaced with like PacSuns. No, I'm just kidding. I remember, dude. If you wore PacSun in 2018 though, you had dripped. What was those one? Not the Playboy brand. Oh, what am I'm blanking. Oh, Kappa. Do you know the Kappa jumpsuits?
Yeah.
I mean tracksuits, not jumpsuits.
Yeah, I got you.
Every dude had those. I thought they were hard. I was like, they look dumb on me, and I'm so glad I never purchased one. Oh my gosh, they just had the word Cap on it, and people thought it was hard. I cry every night thinking about it, bro. Every day.
Yeah, bro. Aeropostale. I'm looking at their stuff right now. Aeropostale is still doing tie dye.
Dude, okay.
Come on.
You know what's funny? I went to so actually scratch that. Well, my friend, like my best friend's stepbrother, he is obsessed with tie dye, and we all went to high school together. And man's would wear it every day. He wore a tie dye shirt, tie dye pants, and a tie dye puffer jacket, and a headband, and not a headband. What am I trying to think? A bandana on top of that. My man's was colorful. You know what's the cool thing though? Since he was like a part of the stoner group and like he was part of that popular group, like no one really saw him as weird.
Right.
Like
yeah.
he was just looked as a stoner dude who was popular. And people often referred to him as hippie kind of thing. I'm like, but like think about if he wasn't in those groups, he'd be considered weird. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think like that though. But it's sadly true.
Well, but back to the topic at hand. What are your thoughts on like Abercrombie's little turnaround?
Oh, I'm liking it. I definitely want cops and pieces in the future. Their clothes are actually fitting. They're an actual 2XL too, which is nice. A lot of clothes. It kind of sucks because I have to like size up like so much, dude. It's ridiculous. Like. I'm so sick of brands saying they have 2XLs, and I'll get the measurements. I'm like, this is no 2XL. The only thing I can wear 2XL nowadays is a freaking jacket. Because 3XLs are like so long on me, but like 2XL jackets are the only thing I wear. But yeah, no, I'm messing with it. I liked it. The quality looked really good. I like the aesthetics and silhouettes of some pieces. Those are nice.
Right.
Like if you saw some of the long sleeves or button ups really nice. I like that thick fabric that like sits well on that monochromatic sweatpants. Oh my gosh.
Wow. You want to try that again?
Monochromatic sweatpants.
There you go. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, that was some good looks they had. I like that ASOS kind of thing. It just kind of sucks. Like with ASOS though, it's hit or miss. But like I can tell with the Abercrombie Fitch, it's gonna be straight up hit. And those clothes are a while. But yeah, moving on. All right, do you want a topic, my good sir, or do you want me to
go? You can go. I already started this off.
All right. Cowboy clothing.
Oh my god.
Coming back into style. I mean, is it gonna be into modern style? I'm pointing yes. I'm getting some cowboy boots. Y'all know your boy. You know, okay, so funny thing is I've been actually wanting cowboy boots without knowing they're cowboy boots. Because one of my friends on TikTok, Backyard Doodles, shout out to my homie Julian, he has some really nice boots. I was like, dang, where are those? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna DM him. That's weird. And then so he pulled up his pants one day, to show that they were cowboy boots. I was like, oh, what? Because if you look at a boot, all boots are like a normal boot is gonna be round, right? But cowboy boot is more triangular, and that is such a clean look to me. So that is why I want cowboy boot. But yeah, thoughts, opinions, go Zach. You there, my boy?
this is gonna sound very controversial coming from one, a Southerner, two, a Texan.
Hey, is the thing still recording? Because like you cut out for a fat minute.
No. Like, I was listening in like disbelief as to what you were telling me.
Oh, okay. Do you disagree with me?
I mean, if you want to go for it, then go for it, my boy. But
I mean, you want to go for it.
I don't see it coming back. Like, I don't know. It hasn't reached my timeline. It hasn't reached my timeline, nor has it reached like my radar. So I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like when you say that, all I'm thinking of is like the guy who, like, for weeks, and God bless you, my boy, but for weeks he was just asking me over and over again, can you make outfits with cowboy boots? And it's not like I was ignoring him. It's just I just did not for the life of me know how to answer that question, because like I honestly tried to think about it, but then I was like, I don't know how to, like, you would even style that. You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
Point my way.
I mean, yeah. So I guess that's my solution for it. Hey, my man, if you're listening to this, or if you are in general and curious about how you would style anything with like the Southern wear, like, you know, you got your jean shirts, jean jacket, and jeans, and boots, and cowboy boots, and stuff like that, big belts, all that jazz, then I guess Rome got something for us playing in the future. And you know what? I will say, I'm open for it. You know what I mean? I am.
I think once you see it, you're gonna like it. I think in your head right now, you're thinking of something I'm gonna do bad, but it's literally just gonna be my normal style with cowboy boots.
Now, I do have a request. Like, I will approve the video if you do this. If you were to find a drill version of that one TikTok sound that like came out when TikTok first started getting popular. Like,
you're talking about with the dudes were like how UK guys dressed, how German guys dressed.
No. I forgot what it's called. Damn, it's like it came out with like a really popular dance. This song solely got popular because of TikTok. Damn, what is it?
Pop Smoke sound?
Say what?
Is it Pop Smoke or
no? No. It is not Pop Smoke.
You said UK drill, right?
Say what?
You said UK drill, right?
No, not UK drill. It's just it's like you know how like these like, you know, like non-rap songs have like a drill beat being put behind it these days and stuff like that, and people are like dancing to it, like, oh crap, like who's putting these drill beats behind these songs? This song that I'm thinking of, I want someone to put a drill beat behind it, and then you do a video featuring your cowboy stuff, and I would very much like to see you do that. Damn, I'm not.
Once you see the fit, you're gonna be like, oh, that makes sense now. Because I know what you're thinking in your mind right now. You're thinking I'm gonna wear a button up, a jean jacket, why can't I think?
Oh my god! I found the song. It's the Get Up.
Wait, send it to me so I'll play on the mic.
Crap. How do I send this to you? Okay. I'm gonna copy this. Here I'm gonna drop it in Discord, and there you go. And guys, you guys know the Get Up. You know, I'm not about to sing it for you, nor I'm about to play it here because I don't want to have it be copyrighted. But you know, by Blanco Brown, the Get Up. You guys know this. You know, a little nerdy kid with, like, you know, glasses, school uniform, dancing to it. Blew up on TikTok like a couple years ago. Then followed suit this song along with it. Yeah.
I almost played it.
yeah.
And then I forgot.
Yeah.
We posted on TikTok.
Yeah. Don't play it out loud because I don't want us to get copyright claim on YouTube. But
oh no, I'm definitely not.
Yeah, I want you to play that song. If you don't find a drill beat to be put behind it, then at the very least,
Hey, What about the sound I made last night? How'd you like that? How'd you like that sound?
I mean, it was okay. I liked it. I might take it. No, I'm not gonna take it. Um,
Okay. I see you, Zach. I see you.
nah,
We
cause
still again.
no,
So,
I
all
don't.
right.
I
Before
don't.
y'all know, just know.
I don't. I do not. I do not own a pair of cowboy boots, nor do I find myself. I don't know.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that because you're gonna. I got you. Hey, you know what I got you on though? On accident.
What's up?
I got you on vest. You were not wearing a vest, and then you and Cam both saw me, and y'all were like, "That boy
I mean,
clean."
I was
I'm out of
wearing
cop.
vests well before. Like when you upload this to YouTube, like I will send you some pictures to like put up on the screen to prove my point. I was wearing vests well before you came along, even wearing it in a casual manner, like the way I do now.
Okay.
I
Okay.
and I will say, here's your credit. I will say, by me meeting you and like studying your style and stuff like that, has kind of rejuvenated that love for it. You know?
You said study my style.
Yeah,
Fire.
yeah.
Study my style. What do you think it is? What'd you call it?
I would definitely call it Rome style. I mean, that's not like to downplay it or anything like that, but like I can confidently say no one else is just dressing like you. You know, is creative. Like it's like if Tyler the Creator was told, hey, take your style, but like go a little bit more original with it. You know what I mean? Then that's what I'm thinking.
There's not more original than Tyler the Creator. Man.
I mean, I know, but like that's a very gratuitous like way of saying it. But
no, I appreciate it.
But I think that's what I think of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Honestly, for me though, I feel like I mix inspired looks, and a lot of people don't notice that, and so that's like cool that you see that. Because like I'll put like let's say, I'll make nerdy and classy, and then people be like, "It's a cool vintage kind of look."
Right.
And then like I wore a button up, a sweater vest thing type of jigger, some pearls, a tank top, and then some classic shoes and some slacks. Like I don't know, it kind of gives like a nerdy but classy style. So
right,
definitely,
yeah,
definitely something cool. All right, moving on to the last topic tonight, my good sir.
All right, my topic. Oh God. We kind of talked about this, like I think the last podcast, or like the last couple of podcasts. But I've come across like an interesting argument. Fast fashion.
Yeah.
The popularity behind it. Now, when we talk about fast fashion, guys, we're talking about clothes that are sold at a very cheap and inexpensive price, but the quality of it is not up to par. And other brands such as like Target and coincidentally Abercrombie and Fitch, Gap, Old Navy, they're deemed as brands that are quote unquote too expensive for people to buy. And for whatever reason, people are expecting, hey, just because we're having a huge markup on the prices in comparison to like what we get from like SHEIN, Boohoo Man, Fashion Noma, ASOS,
Fashion Noma.
Fashion Nova. Oh my God, my boy. Speech impediments are a thing, Rome. You know what I mean? Like they happen. I'm sorry I'm not perfect. But because of the markups and because the differences in quality, people are saying, hey, fast fashion is here to stay. But a lot of people are analyzing as, hey, we should not be getting into fast fashion. But they're saying, hey, is it the fault of the consumer or the brand? And people are trying to gravitate towards, hey, this is the brand's fault. Like brands like, you know, Abercrombie, Gap, Old Navy, Banana Republic, that sort of thing. Like, hey, you guys aren't doing what you need to do to market towards, you know, a younger audience, or you're not doing what you need to do to make your clothes look a lot more modern, or at least what these kids are looking for. Now, I would agree, because, you know, if you still see a TV ad for, like, you know, Gap or Old Navy, then it's like kind of like one of those things where it's like, well, if you're trying to reach a younger audience, what kid is watching TV these days if they don't have the option of a cell phone right then and there where they can convince their parents to buy, hey, buy me this Hulu account or Disney Plus account and give me no ads on anything. If I see a single ad, I am running away. I'm
running away. I'm putting you in timeout.
I'm putting you in timeout, Mom. But I mean, that's how kids talk to their parents now, right? You know, I mean, I couldn't talk to my mom like that because I probably still can't. You know what I mean? Because I frankly don't want the black snatched on my ass. But you know that's a whole nother subject. But
man, we become like.
But even then, I still couldn't cut up then because she would put it right back on me just to do it again. But now I would say yes, it is the brand's fault for, you know, not doing what they need to do. At least previously, like I'll say, like when I say previously, I mean like a year or two, like from now in the past. They should have done a little bit of a better effort to, you know, cater towards a younger audience in terms of a marketing aspect of it, because brands, apps like, you know, Instagram, TikTok, and everything like that blew up exponentially with a younger audience. So people are going to trust what they see on those apps. So of course it should have marketed towards it. They're doing a lot better of a job of it now because, you know, your boy is an Abercrombie partner and a partner to a few other brands. I'm not going to disclose them yet, but they are on the way. But at the same time, they are making an effort, a solid effort now.
Yeah.
And I believe that's where a lot of brands have been making that's where their shortcomings are coming from. And that's what a lot of people have like kind of pointed out and stuff like that. Now, here's an argument I don't think a lot of people have tried to touch on, because they don't want to try to piss off people. They don't want to, you know, be like, hey, I'm not one to challenge my audience, you know, make them think for themselves and say, hey, you guys are doing nothing wrong. The way that you're navigating on the internet is 100% right. Keep doing what you're doing. Blind hate and just, you know, spread information however way you will, as long as it means that you get a few extra likes on the comment section of someone else's video to help boost their engagement in said video, then go ahead and do it. But here, at least on the Mr. HB Fashion side of the Button Up podcast, we challenge the mind. We go against those standards. And I will 100%, I will say it is a 50-50 split between whoever's fault it is about fast fashion as to why it's popular the way it is. It is 50% of the brands. Yes, they should step up their game. They're doing better now, but it's also equally as fault for the consumer. You guys put this on yourself. You guys begged. You wanted. You wanted fashion.
I don't think it's necessarily the consumer. I think it is. Yeah, obviously it is. But, like, I think it's more of creators. Because also we are, like, creators are consumers because some people aren't getting free stuff. But, like, dude, these SHEIN hauls, if you're telling me, like...
Oh, no. Dude, like I'm putting creators in that box along with everyone else. But go ahead.
No, like, I'm just saying, though, like, I don't know what was so cool about $600 spending at SHEIN. If you have $600... buy some 1-for-1 pieces. You're gonna save yourself time and money. And those things are gonna go.
That's the thing, and we're so contempt with like trying to buy things in like in such a bulk and like say, hey, I got this $500 SHEIN haul. And look at all the cool stuff I got, and people are gonna be like, oh cool, SHEIN has all that stuff for $500. Oh cool, I can spend maybe $50 and get 10% of what you just got, but it's still a lot from my side of things. And I'm here, and people like you and me, we will tell you, yo, take those $50, get a good quality jacket from, you know, Target, from Gap, from Old Navy and something like that, and get something that is of quality that's going to uphold for more than a couple of weeks, maybe at the very least 6 months before you have to buy another one, because I guarantee you, you're gonna keep spending that $50 again and again and again.
Yeah.
Because you're having to replace the cheap ass t-shirts that you keep on getting from this website, from this subpar company.
A lot of people don't know SHEIN actually is one of the biggest because like overall fast fashion is bad for the environment, but SHEIN is the biggest contender towards it, which SHEIN makes up 50% of that. So yeah, that's how bad SHEIN is, I'm telling you. And when they posted that SHEIN cares thing to like make people emphasize, is it what we emphasize for them?
Right.
Show
Yeah.
empathy towards them. Like that was terrible.
Like,
I don't know why they did it.
Like, if you're gonna tell me that, hey, we care about our environment, we care about our consumers, I'm gonna need like actual documentation about how you are impacting it. You know what I mean? Not just telling me and run a campaign on TikTok to tell me, hey, SHEIN cares. You know what I mean? We're still dumping all of our discarded resources into the ocean and wherever the crap, and still treating our employees terribly in the sweatshops that we have in these third world countries. But hey, we hashtag SHEIN cares. If you somehow see this podcast and you're hearing about it and you get offended, stay offended. That's what I'm saying. I would never have you as a brand or as a brand partner with my brand or with my company or anything like that. As a matter of fact, if you're from the HB fashion side of things, do not buy from SHEIN. They are terrible. Save your money, get something of a higher quality, and Abercrombie and Fitch, hashtag Abercrombie partner, and go get something from them. I promise you, all other, allegations and all types of, controversy aside, I promise you Abercrombie has something better in store than SHEIN, Boohoo Man, all these other fast fashion brands.
I was so sad to find out Boohoo Man was part of that, because that's the part that makes me sad, because like your boy, that's how he started in fashion.
Right. Yeah.
I bought clothes from Boohoo Man. And like it was so like heartbreaking to find out they do all these bad things. They just do not. They don't actually care. That's why, like, if you go to the website or download the app, guys, automatically there's always gonna be 40 to 50% off each day, like on the app, like every day. I'm not joking. And they purposely do that because like their stuff is not even worth that much. Like they'll start, like when they first drop something. If you literally wait a week. That's how much they care about the clothes. Wait a week and it goes on sale. You know how bad that is?
Wait a week and the entire line that you saw when you purchased from those brands, I guarantee you it changed. It's something else. It's something different, entirely different than what they were selling. Because again, it's in the freaking name. It's in the freaking stigma of the whole brand. Fast fashion. You know what? To our audience listening to this, you should now look at fast fashion the way that you look at McDonald's. It's cheap. It's easily accessible. Sure, it may look good. It may feel good at the moment when you get it. But let you do that for a long period of time. A month in, are you going to feel the best whenever you keep eating or consuming said product? Or are you going to now go in 2 months down the line and everything that has to deal with your day-to-day, in this case, maybe some clothes, you did an entire wardrobe, you reworked your entire wardrobe to be around, Fashion Nova, ASOS, Boohoo Man, SHEIN, and now look at you scrambling for some clothes because every single thing that you got is like shrunken down, has holes in it, it's deteriorating right from the start. Or your favorite fashion creator who does who's a SHEIN partner or whatever has told you, hey, that one hoodie that I told you guys about a couple months ago, yeah, it's out of style, don't wear it anymore, and now you're stuck with it.
And also,
what are you gonna try to do? Are you gonna try to resell it? No, you can't even take it to a Plato's closet. You take that to a Plato's closet, and they're like, take this back.
Here you go.
They're like, here you go.
I'm not interested.
We'll still give you the $2. Just take this hoodie back.
Wait, how much do they get? Like, if you sell something, how much do you get back usually?
I'm not sure. One time my girl just gathered a bunch of clothes. I'm not sure how much clothes she gathered. I'm not sure how much she gave them, but she came back with like $80. She said I'm not sure. She may have filled up like one of like those big totes that you would get like at like Walmart or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure.
This totes up apart. Oh, I got you now. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got you now.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to like test that for myself and see it like with my own eyes on how the process works, because it is pretty interesting, you know.
I find it funny that the whole point of a tote is to be environmentally safe, but like most grocery store totes aren't made out of made out of like just terrible things. It's not good. So I find that funny that that's like the whole point of a tote is just to be environmentally safe. And they're supposed to mean, like, if you look at a tote, it's made out of recycled material.
Right.
That's why that's why most totes are beige, because when you mix a bunch of fabrics and all that, or they look damaged, they'll just kind of dye it to that material because it's easiest color to dye it to. And yeah, so it's kind of, it'd be like that. But do we go over the topic tonight?
Yeah. Guys, don't. When it comes to the whole fast fashion, guys, again, I'll always tell you guys, just buy stuff that is of quality. You don't have to buy the most expensive thing, but at the same time, if you want good quality, you might have to spend a little bit of a bread for it. And yeah, you can cop some deals and everything like that, but I guarantee you, all these stores that you're just actively avoiding, I promise you, they have some sort of discount. Sign up with your email. Don't tell the employee you don't have an email when it's 2021. You're talking away on your stupid ass iPhone, and you just don't pass up on the deals that you could be having for the sake of getting something subpar. That's all I'm saying.
Factuals.
And if you're following me, I'm always hooking you guys up with some sort of like, hey, like, I haven't been doing it like recently, but like nowadays, like, I'm following these brands on like Twitter for you guys and stuff like that. And anytime they say, hey, we got a, like, H&M, they had a 20% sale going on like over the weekend and no one knew about it.
Dang.
So
tough crowd.
Yeah. So I'm like, so they always, my point is, they always got some sort of deal or like sale going on, like something, or you can even ask an employee. Like, I once gone to a Gap and be like, hey, yo, I noticed there's no like special promos. There's always these like, buy one get one 50% off, but like, I ain't trying to buy like, 3 jackets, just to get a deal. Is there any discounts going on? They're like, yeah, I got you. They'll type in something and then boom, what do you know, 20% off right then and there. So you never know,
bro. That's facts. All you have to do is, if people don't realize, like, all you have to do is be nice, and the manager's the cashier, because that sometimes happens when the store is busy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not busy. Just be nice to the cashier, and they're gonna always plug, because you do not. I don't think anyone knows how bad retail is.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. Like it's awful. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got on it. If you want to have any closing thoughts on it.
Just don't buy again. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, on a real note, it's just overall bad for the economy. Sadly, I do not want to get into the child labor stuff, because child labor stuff, because like that's a huge, big topic and very controversial. But honestly, I want to try not to buy as much, buy secondhand, or buy. I hate to say this, but like, try to buy one for one pieces, or like clothing sites that are selling like high quality pieces. Like Rue Porter right now, they're selling $75 hoodies, and those things I'm about to cop myself my clothes, because those hoodies look really nice and they're durable quality. So yeah, definitely gonna check those out. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. All right, into questions. You want to start off first, my guy, or do you want me to go?
Yeah. My question to you, my boy.
What's up?
How do you feel about brands that are heavily inspired by mainstream brands? And I'm not talking like reps, but so take like take like the brand, for the context of the audience, take like the brand Nothing New, the shoes that I saw in tangent with Thursday boots for you guys. If you look at their shoes, they're heavily inspired. The design of it is obviously heavily inspired by Converse, but in my opinion, I enjoy them a lot better than Converse because they, in my opinion, they have a lot more versatility, and they can have, better options in terms of colors and stuff like that. And honestly, I can wear these shoes all day long versus wearing some Converse. But that's just me again at the end of the day. How do you feel about it?
I honestly love the idea of taking concepts and like running new styles with it because I think oftentimes we forget that like you can do that. Like you can take tips from someone, don't steal the whole design itself, and then run with it. Like Ian Connor, like I hate his brand so much. He literally steals all of his designs are 100% stolen.
Right. Yeah.
Did you know that? Yeah. Okay. Like I forgot his shoe, Revenge Storms. That's literally a van. That's literally a van. You cannot tell me that's a van with a lightning bolt.
Right. Yeah.
And Sicko. Oh my gosh, I cannot get started with that. But yeah, I love the concept because it's cool. Like honestly, you're giving more props that, hey, I'm so invested into this piece. I want to make my own what would be version of it with their style look and like a same silhouette, and then have better quality, do all this, then sell at a decent price. I think that's honestly pretty cool because first, honestly, not everyone wants to buy like Vans and Converses. Like you said, you would rather buy those, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Even though like you are sponsored, but like legit, I know you're not lying. Like you would actually probably buy those.
Oh no, for real. No, seriously. I mean, hell, it's to the point where it's like, I think it's hella convenient when a brand is like you said, like they're not blatantly trying to like rip it off and like try to pass it off of their own. They know what they're all about. You know what I mean? If a brand is like, hey, we have an inspired look. If you like, I like it when brands like this say, hey, if you like this, then you might like our brand. Here's how we put our twist on this look for it. I like that. You know what I mean? And it's not and in my opinion, those don't count as reps. They count as like, here's our original design, but we obviously have an inspired look for it. Like with Nothing New in Converse, the biggest difference is, of course, Converse, they'll come out with a version of their shoe that is sustainable, but Nothing New, their entire like OS is like, hey, we have sustainable shoes. Like our shoes are made of like what majority water bottles, you know what I mean? Like so I think that's really cool of them. And then there are other brands that are like this too, like if you're into Air Forces, or like not Air Forces but Air Jordan 1s and like Dunks, but you don't want to pay like the resale price for it where it's like marked up like 3-4 times the original price, go check out Collegium. They have some really nice looking shoes, high tops, low tops, that resemble like the Air Jordan 1s or like the Dunks, that are pretty freaking nice. Have you heard about them before?
Yeah, you showed me a bunch, dude.
Yeah. They
I think it's honestly a good compliment because they look kind of designer too. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't think it would be like, oh, this is mainstream. No, this is straight up designer looking. Like, if you look at it, it kind of looks like a Rick Ramone type thing,
right?
And like, it's pretty cool to see those silhouettes on a inspired look by Air Force. Not Air. Oh my gosh, I want to say Air Force 1 too, and Air Jordan 1. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted your thoughts on that. So yeah, guys, I stay tuned to my content and stuff like that, because I might run a series on TikTok like, hey, if you like this, but you don't want to pay this price for it, you might want to check out this brand. You feel me?
Whoa, new series alert.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Now you're ready for my question, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. it plus size clothing or change for better. By the way, Zach, if you guys haven't watched, like I think 2 or 3 videos ago, I believe.
I mean, by the time they see this, I've already like maybe done like a couple of weeks worth of content, but it's one of my recent videos.
Yeah.
I think what you're talking about, the I hate plus size clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Link in description, guys. Go check it out. It's a pretty good video.
Yeah. Pretty.
Anyways,
one of my best ones I put out, but
one of my best ones. Yeah. It's one of my best. Yeah. I'll complain, but if plus size clothing were to change for the better, would you be okay with it being a thing? And do you explain what terms? Because I watched the video. What terms would it make? 2 things. So like, instead of like at store, we're talking about like DXL and like how they mark up prices for no reason.
Right.
What if they charge the same as regular clothing? Would you be okay with that? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I pointed out in my video, like I would honestly be okay if DXL, bumped down their prices, but there are also other factors as to why I don't like specialty stores like that. But I guess to answer your question, if brands everywhere were to like do a better job in terms of like upping the quality and upping the intent when it comes to including plus sizes inside their own clothing brands, then yeah, I would 100% be, have a different outlook on it, obviously.
Yeah.
If you want my perfect way of like how I would go about plus size clothing, and I'm actually, spoiler alert, when it comes time for me to come out with my own clothing brands, I will be implementing this principle into, I have 2 lines in mind right now. I will be implementing this into both of the lines right now. So for my guys that are like into like who need plus size clothing, to help fit you and their stuff like that, here's what I got for you. Imagine a brand who carries up to a certain size, but is still considerably, better options to what 95% of like retailers put out there. You have the sizes available, but I do not have a big and tall section. They're just in the selections as a whole. You know what I mean? So if you have to buy a 4XL shirt, you could just scroll down all the way and be like, hey, I still have a few available. Have a 4XL shirt.
I honestly hate going on websites and like, or even vintage thrift stores, and like you have to like find your certain size. I'd rather just see. Actually, not vintage stores. It actually helps on vintage shops. But right. I'm talking about websites in there. I hate having to click on a big and tall section because I'm looking at these pieces, dude. I'm just like, dude, I want that piece. I'm like, and then I'll go to like search it in my size, and it's not there.
Right. Yeah.
So by you saying that, it's smarter because like, I think with most online like stores, like, or like if you like websites and stuff, like when you go on it in like the plus size section, there's not that much options. But if you go on like the average person, there's plenty of options. I don't get that.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I think it should just be I'm totally 100% with you. I think it should just be everything you see on the website is available. It's just not available in your size. That's right. It's kind of that just depends. But like them not making it in your size at all, that's the problem.
Yeah, and like I know. No, you're good. I know what a lot of people. Some people are gonna say in terms of like the business side of it. Oh, it's gonna be costing you a lot more money to make clothes like that to accommodate for it. Okay, cool. Then here's what I'm doing. I'm upping the price on every size, just in general. Now, will it be like just like something people can afford? No. Like, but if I have to throw in an extra $1 or $2 on just all the sizes in general, just to accommodate for me having to spend the extra money on the resources to have the extra fabric to make the clothes, then yeah, sure, I'm gonna do that. And I think that's what a lot of brands should do. Like say like Old Navy's coming out with what they have come out, at least for the women's side. They haven't really launched the men's side, at least not like in a lot of places, where basically they have a brand called Old Navy Plus.
Dude, that ad is everywhere right now.
I'm like, bro, like just incorporate the sizes in there. And And the clothes, like, for what I'm told, they're sold at pretty much the same price, but that's you're lucky with that. A lot of places will say, hey, because this is like a bigger size, we will mark up the price just for this specific size. Which again, it makes sense because you're using more materials for it. But I'm just saying, if you're going to also embed it in your regular clothing, like how I would prefer you to do, of course you have to maybe up the price a little bit. But it's all for the matter of just making sure that your consumers are feeling, I don't want to say represented, but I think that's a lack of a better term. I'll have to use for now. But just include it so that it doesn't feel like you're putting this like matter on a, social pedestal. Because at that point, it's like, God, like, okay, thanks, thanks for including me. Thanks for picking me last. You know what? It feels like you're being picked last, like for like a dodgeball team, in PE or something like that. Like you're not included because people want you on your team. You're included because you have to be, like, you're the last pick. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like to having to go to like a big and tall section as a bigger guy. I don't know. I could be alone in that, but
no, you're dude. The thing about opinions, you're right to feel, and especially when it comes to clothing. If we say fashion is subjective, and you have opinion on fashion, then that's totally you're fine. Right. Even if it's like controversial, and yours is not controversial at all. It's just how you feel. And I bet you a bunch of other bigger guys feel like that. I do too. I hate when they don't have my size, dude. It's embarrassing. First of all, it's embarrassing.
Right.
The most embarrassing thing is when going up to the counter and be like, hey, is a shirt in the back? And then they'll be like, oh no, we have it online. It screams that out loud. And then they'll scream that size out loud too.
Yeah, I'm like,
worst feeling ever, dude. I don't know why they think that's okay. I don't know, but I'm 100% with you, bro. I think they should just consider more. I think with going up the price to make the price more equal, I think that's totally a thing too. Because obviously there could be a good middle too that people don't even think about.
Right.
Like if you go up on price and but you find a way to go up on a plus size and still make a profit, but not make too much profit, but go up on the other stuff and come in a good middle. Yeah, that actually would work out perfectly fine.
Right. Yeah.
So, all right. I think it's time.
About that time.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. That is all that we got for you today. Thank you guys so much for joining in and sticking around with us. If you made it this far to the end of the video or the end of the podcast, however way you're listening to it, we greatly appreciate it. We appreciate your support. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe and follow if you aren't already. And go follow us both me and Rome, on all of our social medias, Instagram, TikToks, all that jazz. We have everything linked in the description below for you guys to go check out. With that said, I am Mr. HP Fashion.
It's your boy, Rome with Fashion.
And this is Button Up.
Peace.